with the red dot on the screen, well, it was a red dot before I looked at the stuff for the rewards. It's supposed to go in that time. Couple corrections before one correction, one statement that I want to put out before we get started. I erroneously said that we're gonna have a boss event today, and when I looked at the calendar on the Marvel Puzzle Quest forums, which that's where I got my information from, they always say content is subject to change, and content was subject to change. So there's that. So again, for anybody that I got all got all hyped up about the boss event coming up, so I'm truly sorry. Secondly, my birthday's coming up in about 10 days or so. So I'm gonna have a birthday pool extravaganza. So where we'll pull just about everything. I'm still hammering out all the rest of the details of what I want to pull. But I want to see what the newest 5-star Gargantos, what their stats are going to be like before I actually hammer down whether or not I want to pull legendary tokens or not. Alright. Now, those two disclaimers there out the way. I know it took about 2 minutes of your time. Let's get into the balls of Gauntlet. So here we got Captain America Worthy, Misty Knight, and Quake as your featured 4 stars, and then you featured 3 stars, Mystique and 3-star Thor. As I always like to do, I like to take out the hard nodes first, and then work our way forward, because, well, hey, looking at my algorithms and whatnot, you guys tend to like this content first. Alright. Clear all green tiles. On your turn, new tiles have an increased chance to be purple. And then on our turn, new tiles have a decreased chance to be green. We'll look at, I'll let y'all read the story as I explain powers. So Black Widow, her purple ability will put green tiles on the board. Amadeus chose black ability, his blue ability, with the countdown tile, a blue countdown tile will put green tiles on the board as well. Alright. Both of them have green abilities to, destroy tiles on the board. So that's one thing we need to work out. Also, Cho with his black ability can create green charge tiles. So that's something of note too. Now, in the past, I either did this here with Mystique, but the obvious answer is going to be Quake, and the reason why is because of the ability that I am loading up to 5 her resonance frequency. As you see here, it destroys up to 8 random tiles of a selected color, and doesn't generate AP. Well, if we're chasing after anything but green, that's what we want to do. As the game, finally loads in all of its HD textures, and probably the audio is going to be a little bit muffled for about 4 or 5 seconds until it's it gets cleared out. Again, the main thing you want to do is that you want to have a limited, make sure that you're chasing blue. It's like you can leave purple on the board for Black Widow, you know, go for it. But again, the main thing you want to do, quickly get rid of Amadeus's his what's the name tile, his countdown tile, to get rid of that there. Now we'll fire out Resonance Frequency, and this should end it. There you go. Again, your board might not be as easy as that one there, but you know, keep in mind to just be mindful of the, you know, the amount of green tiles that you're matching, or making sure that Amadeus's countdown tile doesn't completely resolve. Alright. The next one, have 15 purple tiles at once. This one here, we're going to definitely be using Mystique here. So it says, on your turn, new tiles have an increased chance to be blue. Nightcrawler's purple ability, which is BAMF, it costs 7, and I forgot to click on the story tab. It'll change tiles on the board to the most prevalent color. So if blue has the most tiles on the board, then he'll change some number of tiles to blue. If it's purple, it'll be purple. If it's red, it'll be red, so on and so forth. Alright, blue will still AP in our strongest color, so that'll be purple. Alright, now Mortal will punish us for our strongest color. With his blue ability, it'll convert some number of those tiles into black charge tiles. Again, Mortal's purple, while it's relevant for the fight, it's something we don't really need to worry about too much. And then, you know, black with the charge tiles, you don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we're gonna break up with Mystique, but I do need to change her her power set. We're not really worried about Master Stroke, because we want to convert tiles to purple and black. That's what we really want to do. As you can see with that Mystique there, she was set up for a previous run of the Puzzle Gauntlet. So again, all I want is blue. That's all I really want. I really don't want to zig-a-zig, so next turn we'll hit that infiltration. Again, we want to keep purple tiles on the board, so we got 8 there. Alright, that turns black on the board. Probably gonna wanna hold out on blue. And what I mean by that is I probably want to double cast blue. And he puts black on the board. Didn't get enough purple. We're down. As that Master Stroke isn't gonna really do us any good. I mean, because we're all but eliminated anyway, so because whatever Nightcrawler does, yeah. Again, we'll jump right back in the saddle. Again, it's the good thing about health packs is that you can use as many of them as you need to. They'll always regenerate. And now that now that I have my game plan back at it, what we'll do is we'll wait to cast blue twice so that we have enough AP in order to maximize the opportunities that we have to get purple on the board. So here's one casting, there's two, and what are we at? Ooh, just needed one more set. There it is. There it is. See, and that's what you call adapting and changing your strategy, you know, on the fly. It's like, okay, well, individually, you know, putting blue out on the board, you know, each time you had it, that started off all right, but then, you know, going the other way, boom. Okay. Mockingbird, Magneto, and Mysterio change the pace round one. Alright, so this is what we need. So Magneto will convert some to yellow. So that must be with his blue ability. Again, I don't really remember 5-star Magneto too much. And I don't know why they have Mysterio here, but okay. So green tiles. So the way that we can do green tiles is like this. We'll break out with Amadeus Choke, because again, he delivers green. We'll hold off on Quake. Not Dagger, who else? Oh. 3-star Black Widow and 3-star Scarlet Witch. Again, for those who are not aware of how my puzzle gauntlet videos work, what I typically like to do is I will run teams that the average 3 and 4-star user can use. Now I also do reserve the right, you know, to have my 5-stars, you know, in certain fights, but I'm not going to be totally reliant upon them. Alright, see how many green tiles. Alright, so we just need to put some on the board randomly in places in which they cannot be, let's say, what they call crazy matches. And there you go. Again, very simple, very easy. Next one, have 13 red tiles at once. Well, in this case here, Captain Marvel will actually give out red and black AP, which helps out Hulkbuster, but he creates strike tiles. Sentry will destroy the red tiles from Iron Man, Hulkbuster's Black Overdrive ability. So that ability will give you 11 AP. Well, hang on, no, 9 red AP for 11 black, a couple strike tiles, and some reduced health and Hulkbuster. Then also his blue ability will convert some number of green basic tiles into red basic tiles. So you got to be mindful of that there too, and it makes projectiles. Alright, so now red tile. The red users. Well, again, we could break out with our own Hulkbuster. But I will go with Riri Williams. I'll go with Iron Man 40, and I'll go with Ragnarok. Now the reason why them? Well, Ragnarok creates creates blue with his red, right? Iron Man 40 recharge. Well, I'm gonna give blue and red AP to either Riri or to Ragnarok to get them started and fire off all their abilities and whatnot. So, you know, even if the AI, does get enough, black on the board, or, they get us to a point in which, we need to be mindful of how certain abilities are, or where they're at as far as certain abilities go, whatever. Another character, if you don't happen to have these characters here, you could always roll with 3-star Cyclops, because he has abilities in which he can manipulate the board as well with his red power. I mean, with his yellow power, because his yellow ability will create red tiles on the board. Now let's see where we're at red wise. Alright. Fire off another magnetic repulsors, and I think that should do it. So for those who don't know, yeah, charged tiles do count as red tiles as well. Alright, clear all yellow tiles. Well, considering the fact that Thor can create yellow with his red ability, Sandman can create yellow with his purple ability, and Iron Man wants to destroy stuff with his blue ability based on the enemy's strongest color. Yeah, we do have to be mindful of that. Alright, so let's see here. Tile just so I don't want yellow AP. Well, Cloak and Dagger, that'll help out. Let's break out with Quake, because we'll be using her again. And then well, if you have some version of Cersei, again, I know I don't recommend 5 stars. However, Cersei, her abilities pretty much say, hey, no particular colors in this color on the board. Let's see here, Kamala Khan, why not? And the reason why Kamala, again, her purple ability will convert some tiles on the board, so whatever the chosen tile color that you chose, she'll convert that into a different color. So, but now if we need yellow AP, well, we have Cloak and Dagger, because again, their purple ability will create yellow tiles on the board. And plus 2, this is it's also kind of ingenious too, because Cloak and Dagger's strongest color happens to be yellow. Iron Man, go ahead and convert some number of those tiles there to yellow. Thank you, sir. Alright, now this is what we'll do here. Kamala, go ahead and turn those tiles there to green. Again, could I have Quake destroy him? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Alright, 14 black tiles at once. No black tiles will fall. Domino is the key to this fight here. I know it says increased tiles. I mean, on our turn, green tiles have an increased chance to drop on the board, but bring in Domino. Bring in your Domino, bring in Cloak and Dagger, because again, they like black as well. And I'm trying to think of who's another user that can create black on the board. Who else creates black on the board that'll help speed things up? No, she creates. Does she create? I know you create trap tiles. Oh, yeah, we actually could use Echo. Yeah, we'll actually use Echo. Now I know I could probably use Iron Fist as well, but let's use Echo since she doesn't get too much run on my roster. Why not? And let's Cloak and Dagger with their blacks. Alright. Looks like blue here. Yeah. See what we're at black wise. 14. Alright. Now we're back down a little bit. Fire off green. We'll fire off green next turn with Domino to get rid of some of those non-black tiles. Iron Fist to Kunlun, and there you go. Now again, if you don't have Echo, again you could use the 3-star Iron Fist, and he'll do the exact same thing. Alright, clear up all team up tiles. 2 things you should know. Kingpin, his purple will generate yellow AP by destroying some AP in our strongest color, and Storm with her yellow will destroy team up tiles for 9. The other character, well, I don't know why Jane Foster is there, I guess for stuns or whatever, I don't know, or being thematic. But we will bring in, excuse me, if I can ever talk, I will bring in my Storm for just that exact reason, to clear up team up tiles, because that's kind of her thing, to clear up team up tiles. If I can ever find her. Oh my goodness, I know, there she is. Conversely, you could use Cyclops, 3-star Cyclops, because again, he wants team up tiles destroyed, or he'll convert team up tiles with his red ability. So, but if you're using both him and Storm, somebody's powers aren't getting fired. Also, Magneto Classic, that's another way to get rid of team up tiles. And then I'm gonna need somebody to fuel red with. Let's see here. Need a 4-star character. Now that I think about it. Hulkbuster? Why not? Alright, so now we at least got red AP on the board. And I gotta take this phone call. All right. See, now that drains from my strongest color, which is red, but that's fine by me. Oh, they're actually gonna use striking distance. Great. Drop some number of special tiles off the board. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Iron Man. Hulk Buster. Yeah, his strongest color is red. Duh. Fire off another Mistress of the Elements, and that should get rid of all the team up tiles. There we go. Alright, so I had to step away from the computer for a few minutes, but by the time, well, through the magic of editing, y'all will have not known that I've disappeared for as long as I did. Alright, now here's part 2 of the video. Again, this is creative editing about an hour or so later. So have 12 blue tiles on the board. Dr. Doom's blue is going to prevent us from having blue on the board. Hawkeye, anytime that Elektra will make her special tile from purple, will gain AP in both blue and purple. And then we have to worry about her red if your strongest color happens to be blue. So a whole lot of nastiness going on. So what we want is characters that can put blue tiles on the board while we use other characters to supplement things. So what we'll do is we'll use Misty Knight here, and then since I need blue, well, let's break out 2-star Magneto, because again, his purple ability, and then remember we also get an increased chance at blue as well. And then we'll break out with Scarlet Witch, because again, she gives out purple. And then I have to go against my natural instincts as the game loads up eventually. There we go. My natural instinct is to make match 5s as the game continues to load in. And you know, again, like I said, I gotta prevent myself from making match 5s with purple. So and we'll maximize the amount of purple given. Alright, and then let's see here. We'll add blue here. Alright, where are we at now? Alright, then we need another set of blue. There. There you go. And again, that's just using 2-star Magneto to help us with our tile transformation. Alright, now clear all yellow tiles. Again, Farm can make charge tile. Well, how am I gonna put it? Throg's yellow will send him airborne, but also too if their team makes a blue match, then it'll create a blue repeater tile, which may or may not put charged tiles on yellow. Carol doesn't have anything to do with any charged tiles, so thank goodness. And I'm trying to remember what Eradicator does, but either way, it doesn't matter too much. So again, bring in Quake. Then again, another user that wants us to not have yellow. I could bring in Nightcrawler, but then I really don't want to deal with that. Can't bring you in. Sorry, Mr. Sandman. Fisk would be great for yellow AP generation, but not much else. Let me think here. Let me think here. Manipulation and destruction. Let's bring in Northstar. You know, they say, well, we actually nah. Let's not bring in Northstar because I thought about it. He's not gonna help us out too much. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Blob's no good. We could bring in Doc Ock for a little bit of board manipulation. I wish I had somebody with their strongest color would be yellow, at least on their team, because I'd bring in X-Force Wolverine. Well, I'll bring him in just in case too. And let's see here, Surgical Strike. Okay, so it will. So yeah, that is right. I know we're going to be taking a whole lot of stuff, but again, as long as I can get oh cool, Throg can take the retaliatory damage. Alright, he's gonna send his team airborne, which that's fine by me. Alright, next off, we're going to use Resonance Frequency, clear out yellow tiles, and then Surgical Strike to get rid of that one. And there you go. Alright, then the final one, clear all red tiles. MODOK hits black, gives out red tiles. Then that's the main thing that we have to really worry about. Star-Lord will heal his team occasionally, and Hela, well, she'll create attack tiles on her red. I mean on blue tiles. So a decreased chance to be red, increased chance to be black, but we gotta clear all red. Alright. So again, Quake's gonna be our MVP, the most valuable poet on the MIC. Cyclops to clear out some red. Again with the special tile, I mean, with his red ability anyways. Well, I could technically use Quake's. Well, technically we won't really need Cyclops now that I think about it. Domino's green gets rid of random special tiles on the board, but I do have another solution to this here. Iceman. As you can see, I got him already set up for these type of events. And I'm trying to see here, who else can stop generation of red. Patsy's a decent option, but it's not gonna work here. I guess Kamala again? Yeah, why not? Well, no, because that's not really gonna make any sense though using Kamala. Let's use Northstar. Yeah, let's use him. If I can find old John Paul. Alright, and then the reason why we're doing things like this, as I give the AI match 5, at least with Iceman, his purple ability will change some number of tiles from red to purple. So that will, that'll prevent some things. I'm honestly surprised that they didn't use Afterburner, which would probably be the better usage of that. Alright, one more instance of that. And let's see here, how many red tiles do we have on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4, more than 7, so. Alright, that's gonna reduce things a little bit more. Reduce things even more. And, alright, and then we're 1 short, so Quake, go ahead and destroy the rest of these reds. And bueno. So not only did that little team combination there work, but it also made sure, I fed Iceman into Quake, and Quake was able to finish off everything else. So that's going to end the puzzle gauntlet, but we got to look at the support store and pull from the puzzle gauntlet token store. So from here, as you can see, Penny Parker support. Oh man, I'll turn it back on. Captain America Worthy, Quake, and our good friend Misty Knight, and of course Thor and Mystique. Several other 3 stars, and all the other goodies. So I'm gonna pull at least 4 of these here and see what we get. Got Moonstone, got a Quicksilver, so he would have been an MVP and locking up team up tiles. Ares, and then finally Wolverine. Oh my goodness. Alright, so there's 4 of those there. Then we got the support store. As we got Ancestral Plane, Atlantis, which that's good, especially for gaining green AP. Curl Super Beeper, again, that's good for both Beta Ray Bill and Polaris, for those hard challenge nodes. Chewy, which is good for Kitty Pride. Corvus Glaive, I'm trying to think here, do I use that one there on Carnage or not? I forget who. Ebony Mob, Hope Summers, that's okay for the strengthening of tiles. Pocket Starter for what's her face, Dazzler. Shuri's Lab, which we had some sort of a deal with that pretty recently. Spider Sense, Stepper Cuckoos, Taskmaster Sword. So if you don't have the Taskmaster Sword, now probably be like the best time to use your support tokens to to roll the dice and get one of those. Carol Core, again, that's okay. Vanessa Fist, that's okay. Victorious, at one point in time, that was actually kind of bugged, but not so much. And then Wasp Gauntlet, which again, that's another healing item there. So we'll pull 3 to see what we get, and then we'll pull the advanced token too. Again, nothing good there. And then the advanced token at Ebony Maw, which I already got. And then Spider with Penny Parker. This one here is actually a pretty good support here. So I wish they would let you pick and choose, but we'll see which ones I get here. And still 150. But I'm gonna show you about that ability there. Why a lot of people like that. So I have equipped to my Immortal Hulk. As you see, you make a max 5 or greater, 50% chance to get a burst of health. Okay, that's pretty solid. It's the second portion. At the start of the battle, there's a little over 50% chance to gain 5 yellow AP. Well, if you're pairing up Immortal Hulk and Okoye together, what does Okoye need? Team up tiles. How do you get team up tiles? Firing off her yellow ability. There you go. Because you're already using Royal Talon Fighter, which that's going to reduce the amount of AP that she needs to fire off her powers, which is her synergy part. And then also too, whenever you make a team up match, you gain extra team up AP, and then the rank 3 power. But the main thing I really want is rank 4 and rank 5. But so that's gonna end the puzzle gauntlet today. Hopefully that didn't take too long. This is definitely under 45 minutes, maybe even under 43. I got one more video to go, PvP, but I'm gonna do that there when I am less thinking about Marvel Puzzle Quest.